Is there anything I can do, sir? Please. Don't do this to my wife, man. You don't know what you're doing to my family, man. Please. I'm begging you. I'm literally where am I going to put my feet? Sir, I'm begging you. Please. Please. Please.
That is not a crime, and you're telling me to get out of my vehicle.
Do you know where Lieutenant Mingus is right now? So, no, he's not in the building?
I don't know. I'm not.
What do you know? I'm not telling you nothing else until I find out who's driving that vehicle. You not a supervisor, bro. I need somebody higher than you right now.
If you didn't know, I went to the police academy and they kicked me out.
That's my purse! I don't know you!
Spit me on my face right now. She spit in my face.
Today's video takes us to the great state of New York, where we find a young punk sovereign citizen who refuses to identify to the officer. Summarily, he's arrested and his car is towed away. Oh, did I say car? I meant to say vessel. Let's all sit back, watch, have a good laugh, and most of all, enjoy.
How you doing?
Pretty good. How you doing today?
Trooper Kelly with the state police. I stopped you. You don't have a plate on the back of the car.
Yeah,
What's that?
Yeah, I understand. I'm aware.
You have a license, registration, or anything?
No, I actually don't need that. I'm traveling. I'm not driving. I'm traveling.
Do you have an ID or anything?
No, but I don't need to provide that. I haven't broken any traffic violations.
I can't hear you. You mind stepping out?
No, I'd rather not. But
what's that?
I would rather not, to be honest. But
I can't hear anything you're saying.
I'll speak up for you. I would rather not, to be honest.
Okay.
But what I was saying is I'm not driving, I'm traveling. So therefore I don't need a license or registration. You only need that when you're driving on the roadway, transporting goods or people for money.
Yeah, I can't think of a faster way to get pulled over than having no license plate on your vehicle. Or is that a vessel? Or possibly a structure? I don't know. Either way, he's only traveling. He's traveling. He's not in commerce. He doesn't need a valid driver's license. He's not in commerce. He's not making a dime.
In New York State, you got to have a registration. You have to have a license.
Well, I understand that for New York State statutes and laws.
Yep.
But that's admiralty law. I don't fall in that. I fall in their common law. I'm my own jurisdiction.
Okay.
So, right now you're enforcing admiralty law.
Right now, what?
Right now you're enforcing admiralty law, which is color of law. It's the color of law in statutes and regulations.
Okay.
And you're
all step out for me.
No, I'm alright.
All right. Hang tight right here, okay?
No problem.
Well, now I must admit I have no clue what admiralty law is, so I had to look it up. Apparently it applies to maritime law. Yeah, out on the high seas. It has nothing to do with driving your vessel down the road. Or is that a structure? I'm not sure.
Just for video evidence, if this goes to court, I am sovereign. I am traveling, not driving. Nor have I committed any crimes because no person or property has been hurt or damaged.
Hey man, do you have a, can I get your name? Are you gonna name, date of birth, any of that?
Well, I haven't committed any crime or violation, so I don't need to, so I'd rather not provide that.
You violated the vehicle and traffic laws of New York State, and I need you to identify yourself as well. No, I have you detained. Traffic stop.
I haven't committed any crimes.
Violated the vehicle and traffic law. So you're not gonna give me your name, date of birth?
No person or property has been harmed, so I haven't committed a crime.
Are you gonna give me your name, date of birth?
I don't need to. I'd rather not. I'm not trying to be.
At such a young age, and the lad is completely confused in life. I wonder how his parents are. Are they sovereign citizens as well? And they taught him this nonsense? Because I just don't see how such a young person could be so screwed up in life.
A few minutes later.
How's it going?
How's it going?
Pretty good.
If I roll down a little bit so I can talk to you?
I'm alright. I'm just gonna keep it cracked so I can, for my safety.
Am I shutting the vehicle off? I can't really hear you, man.
Yeah, I don't blame you. It's a loud exhaust.
Yeah. So,
what can I help you with?
what's that?
What can I help you with?
So the reason that you're being stopped is obviously you don't have any license plates, you don't have a valid registration or insurance. Having a lack of registration and insurance in the state of New York is a misdemeanor crime.
Well,
and when you commit a crime of a misdemeanor, you're required to give your information. So you have to identify yourself to this trooper.
Yeah.
Okay? Otherwise, you'd be taken into custody and transported for fingerprinting.
Can I explain something to you real quick, though?
Sure.
So, I understand what you're saying and what you're enforcing under, you know, the New York State traffic laws and stuff and admiralty law.
Yep.
And that would be applicable to someone who is driving. But like I stated to the state trooper, I'm not driving.
Oh, lad, were you born a stupid pile of trash, or did you have to work on it? He'll look back on his life one day and see the ruin that it's become. And then what will he do? He'll still be a stupid sovereign citizen.
Definition of driving in the legalese language, which is used in the courtrooms and in Black Law's dictionary, the definition of driving is commuting on a public roadway, making commerce, well, money, transporting goods or people.
Okay.
And under common law, which is the law of the Constitution and the rights that I'm born with as a human living flesh, I'm allowed to travel. But if I were making money, that would be considered driving, and under your state laws, I would have to have a license.
And I understand that argument, and so I'll just respond to that with this. That's an argument that's made in a courtroom.
Yeah, there's
that's a defense. Okay.
Yeah.
So what police officers deal with probable cause. So if there's probable cause to believe a crime has been committed, police officers must.
Well, yeah, but I'm telling you, a crime hasn't been committed. Like I'm telling you definitions, straight up facts.
Right.
I could even tell you court cases that people have gone to court and.
Anybody who quotes Black's Law Dictionary as a source of law is a bloody idiot. Look, I was an educator. This is a good book if you want definitions of law, but not case law. What is wrong with this boy? Yeah, take that book and hit him over the head with it. Maybe it'll knock some sense into the lad.
I totally understand where you're coming from.
It would be an unlawful.
But again, that's an argument and a defense that takes place in a courtroom.
That is true.
Probable cause is enough evidence for the arrest, and then the defense part takes place in the courtroom. So
that would be an unlawful. Well, this is an unlawful detainment right now, but it would be an unlawful arrest.
Okay. Well, I would disagree with you on that subject.
That's perfectly fine.
This is a lawful traffic stop under the laws of the state of New York.
Well, I'm telling you that it's not though. But I don't fall under. Okay. The traffic laws and statutes are in the. No, I'm talking.
Belong to the people of the state of New York.
Yeah, they belong to the people.
Of the state of New York.
They appoint the state caretakers to take care of them.
The people of the state of New York have passed laws related to the use of the roadways, and two of those laws are registration required.
Those laws are under admiralty law.
What is wrong with the lad? He's still babbling about this admiralty law. I wonder if he's ever read about this law. And did you notice how he said, I'm still talking? That's his narcissistic, sociopathic behavior taking a rise. Yeah, because believe me, narcissistic sociopaths don't care about anything you have to say. No way.
5 minutes later.
Can I ask you a question?
Yes.
Are you conforming to your oath right now?
Yes.
Well, you're not, because when you signed to your oath, you signed to the law of the land.
No.
Yes.
No, the laws of the state of New York and the Constitution of the United States.
Yes. And guess what? The Constitution of the United
laws of the land.
Okay. The law of the land is common. You need to stop interrupting me. It's very rude. It's very rude.
Is not a thing.
Yeah.
There is no
common law. Do you hear what I'm saying?
Common law is from England.
No, it's not.
Common law in the United States.
Yes, there is.
No, there's not. There's a United States.
In courtrooms, there is admiralty.
Constitution and the laws of the state of New York.
Sir, I get what you're saying, but you keep interrupting me, and I don't appreciate it.
I'm listening to what you're trying to say.
You keep interrupting me. I don't appreciate it.
Okay.
What I'm trying to say is, in a courtroom, there's two laws that are being.
We're not in a courtroom.
Right.
Probable cause is the reason that we're going to stop your vehicle because you've committed 2 unclassified misdemeanors.
I haven't, though.
New York.
I haven't,
and
though.
if you refuse to identify yourself, then we have to take you into custody.
Okay, so what happens if I identify myself?
What's that?
What would happen if I identify myself then?
The more important question here, Sonny boy, at least for you, is what happens if you don't identify yourself? That's what you should be asking.
If you identify yourself, they'll issue you a couple of traffic
Also, are your cameras recording? I don't see any flashing
everyone's
lights.
Cameras are recording.
Well, I heard a radio saying to mute the audio.
So if you identify yourself,
I don't see a flashing red light.
okay, it's right there. Okay.
Okay.
You see my data timer moving forward. Okay, it's recording us. Okay, so if you do identify yourself, the trooper will issue you several tickets, and you'll be free to leave, and they'll have the car towed. Okay, if you refuse to identify yourself, then we have to take you into custody, take you to the station for fingerprinting so that we can identify who you are.
That's unlawful. There has not been any... No, Dad, you're not with this.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
No, I'm not done talking to him.
Educate him on the laws.
I'm trying to educate you, buddy. Oh my God.
I'm more than happy for you to...
And the video ended abruptly right there. Oh dearie me, the lad took a ride downtown and his vessel was towed away. Oh my goodness. I hope mommy and daddy can bail the lad out and get his vessel from impound lot. That's going to be expensive, Junior. Doesn't he look cute? I bet the boys in lockup liked him and loved him a long time, yeah. Well, at any rate, if you enjoy watching stupid people do stupid things on my channel, please subscribe. As always, thanks so much for stopping by, Sonny boy. I hope you get your life together before it's too late. Cheers to that.
I've actually studied English, and I have over a 400 level education in English. I'm not sitting down. I refuse to sit down. I refuse. Big tough guy. Big tough guy. Big tough guy. What are you gonna do about it? Nothing. Nothing. You can come try to make me. You're welcome to try to make me. Take a swing. Take a swing.
What is the reason for calling the officers here?
No reason. I'm really unhappy that somebody did this to me.
I'm gonna arrest you for trespassing in a minute.
On public property?
Yeah, we're asking you to leave and you're not leaving. That's trespassing.
She's right in my face, guys. You can't come up and touch me like that.
You don't have permission to film me in any space.
I don't need permission to
Yes, you
record
do.
you in public, man.
Actually,
No, that's
you
the
do.
law.
Oh, is that like a law?
It's against the law.
Oh, what law is that? Funny, because I've never heard about that. I pay for that uniform, I pay for that car, I'm the taxpayer, right? You work for me, right? You're just a little guy. You're just a little guy. You work for me. You are a public servant. You are a public servant. You work for me.